Before time was measured, before cities rose from the dust, the skies belonged to the immortals. From the edge of Olympus, where storms were born, Zeus, father of gods and men, gazed upon the world. His eyes, sharp as lightning, found a single city, Thebes, and within it, a mortal woman named Alcmene. She was noble and kind, her beauty radiating not from gold, but from grace. As Zeus watched her, like a lone flame in an endless dark, thunder whispered her name. Zeus, a god of storms, was also a master of cunning. He knew Alcmene's heart belonged to her husband Amphitryon, a great warrior currently away at war. So Zeus took on his form. Under the cloak of a storm-filled night, the disguised god entered Alcmene's home. The hours stretched into an eternity, for Zeus had commanded the sun itself not to rise. He wanted to sow a seed of destiny, and by the time dawn finally broke, Alcmene, a mortal woman, carried a child of thunder within her womb, the one who would be called Heracles. But high above, in her palace of cloud and marble, Hera, queen of the gods and wife of Zeus, awoke to the unmistakable scent of betrayal. Her rage shook the very foundations of Olympus. Thunder roared, not in praise, but in fury. "Another child," she hissed, her voice dripping with venom. "Another stain of his infidelity. If he is to be born, then let his first breath taste of suffering." Hera's cunning was a match for Zeus's own. She sent her divine handmaid, Eileithyia, the goddess of childbirth, with a cruel command: delay Alcmene's labor. Meanwhile, Hera hastened another birth. In the nearby city of Mycene, a different child was on the verge of being born, Eurystheus. He was mortal, but he had Hera's favor. Through divine trickery, Hera ensured that Eurystheus was born first. And because of a hasty oath sworn by Zeus, this meant the prophecy was now twisted. Eurystheus, not the son of Zeus, would be the one to rule over his kinsman, Heracles. Even before his first breath, destiny was bending against the child of thunder. At last, when the storm broke and the winds fell silent, Alcmene's ordeal ended. She gave birth. As the baby's first cry echoed through heaven and earth, a bolt of lightning arced across the sky, not in anger, but in awe. Unseen, Zeus smiled. From her throne, Hera turned away in disgust. They named him Heracles, which ironically means the glory of Hera. Every syllable of his name would forever carry the weight of her hatred, the very force that would forge his legend. The child grew, strong and bright, his laughter echoing through the halls of his home. But Hera's vengeance was never far. One night, as the moon waned, she sent 2 enormous serpents into the nursery. They slithered across the marble floor, their scales whispering like silk, their fangs dripping with poison. The maidservants screamed in terror, but before they could reach the cradle, the infant Heracles awoke. His tiny, chubby fingers grasped the necks of both beasts, and with a strength that defied nature, he crushed them as if they were mere reeds. By morning, when the scene was discovered, Zeus wept with pride. His son was already a hero. Hera, learning of her failure, wept with fury. And across the mortal world, whispers of a new name began to spread: Heracles. The famed blind seer, Tiresias, was summoned to behold the child. His ancient eyes, though pale with time, saw far beyond the present. He gently touched the infant's brow and spoke softly. "This one will suffer, yet his suffering will lift him beyond men. He will walk among monsters, defy kings, and earn his place among the gods. But know this, his path will be carved from pain, not from privilege." As the years passed, Heracles grew into a young man, tall and proud. His mother, Alcmene, loved him with a quiet fear, for she knew that gods watched her son from above and below. And from her golden throne, Hera waited. She watched him grow, biding her time, waiting for the perfect moment to unleash her full wrath. She had sworn an oath that Heracles would know neither peace nor rest until his final breath. One night, as Heracles slept under the open stars, Zeus appeared to him in a dream. "My son," his voice boomed like gentle thunder, "your name carries the mark of both glory and grief. The gods will test you, mortals will fear you, and fate will not bend easily. But always remember this: true strength is not in the arm, but in the heart that endures." When Heracles awoke, a soft rumble of thunder rolled across the distant horizon, not a storm, but a promise from his divine father. So ended the first chapter of the life of Heracles. Born of storm and deception, raised in both love and wrath, he was destined to walk the narrow path between two worlds, the mortal and the divine. And though the gods whispered his fate in secret, one truth burned brighter than any lightning bolt. This child of thunder was destined not only to face the monsters of the world, but to conquer the monster within himself. His greatest labors were yet to come. Thank you so much for watching this journey into the heart of mythology. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter in the epic life of Heracles. We'll see you next time. Nebula Notes.